Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Jerianna Janae, and in today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I wanted to come on here and just do my makeup. It's been a long time since I've posted a makeup tutorial. I don't think I've posted a makeup tutorial since like June, July of last year. Yeah, it's been a long time, y'all. So I just felt like I need to do some makeup. I am going to try to make this a everyday soft glam type of makeup routine. Did one on my channel previously, but I don't even think the video is still up there. So basically, this is not even gonna be, I'm not even gonna call this an updated makeup routine. I'm just gonna call this is the one. This is gonna be the one, the everyday makeup look. I'm gonna also try to get this makeup look in 15 to 20 minutes, as long as it's under 30 minutes, because lately I've been doing really good at mastering my makeup routine in 15 to 20 minutes. And I think I'm doing really good because, you know, I'm usually the friend that's always late, the one that's always like, y'all always gotta wait on me. Like, that's just the real. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get this routine in 15 to 20 minutes. It's gonna be a challenge. If you guys have not done so already, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Your girl is pushing 3K. Like, at the time of this recording, I'm less than 100 away from hitting 3K subscribers. Like, I just thank y'all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, y'all, so I'm up close and personal with y'all today. And you know what? I'm actually not mad at my skin right now. Like, it's not looking that bad. Starting off, I always start off with my brows. I like to go ahead and get my brows out of the way. I feel like brows set the tone for your makeup look, because if your brows is looking a hot mess, the whole makeup looks a mess. Like, that's just my opinion. Brows are everything. I feel like that's the first thing people see. Like, they want them to be structured, they need to look nice and clean and precise. So that's why I always try to spend most of my time on my brows. Once I have my brows done, like, everything else is like smooth sailing. Like, it's super easy to do. So let's just go ahead and get into the brows. I need to actually shape them up, so I'm gonna do that in just a second here. I always prime my brows with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. As you guys can see, this is basically out. I'm sad. I need to go to Sephora, get me another one, but the mall is kind of far, so I ain't been trying to go to the mall and get no stuff. But it's okay. We're not gonna use this today because I'm basically out. I've been using the Got to Be Glue Invisible Gel. I actually like this a lot better than I like the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, just because this really gels your brows in place. So yeah, this is a new hack for me. Like, I really like how this works. Usually I'm always with the Hydro Grip Primer, but today we're gonna go ahead and use the Got to Be Glue Invisible Style Gel, because this works wonders. Okay, like, if you don't know, you need to get help. Like, you know now. Just take a little bit of this, and while I have that in place, I'm going to take my spoolie and just comb my hairs up, because I'm gonna start shaping them a little bit and getting rid of some of those hairs that are growing back. So now I'm going back in with the Got to Be Glue Invisible Styling Gel. And that is just to really slick these brows down in place. Brows are smoothed out now. So now for brow gel, I'm going to be using my NYX eyebrow gel in the shade Expresso. This is like the only eyebrow gel I use. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this works best for me. So I just stick to this. Like, I've been using this for years, and I probably won't start using anything else because I just like the way this looks, and it just works really good for me. Oh, one thing that you guys need to know about using the Got To Be Glue gel. So when you're using the gel with an eyebrow gel on top of it, you have to work super fast because, like you guys see, I just did this line in the front, but because the gel has already dried, like, it's hard for me to blend this line out. But once I use my concealer and stuff, you're not even gonna know that it's there. It's just gonna be harder for you to try to blend out with your spoolie. So just keep that in mind. For concealer on the brows, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm using the color Fawn. This one is the closest to my skin tone. When I first started doing my makeup, my brows looked like super bright. Like, it wasn't a good look. So I done came up in the world, y'all, trust me. I'm going to take my Morphe brush. I like to get this one because it helps with getting very smooth lines, like very precise lines, because it's super thin. So I use that. Just take a little bit of concealer on top of the brush. Okay, so this is how the brows looking so far. I'm gonna go with my beauty blender because I forgot to do that before starting. I hate when I do that, but I'll be right back. Okay, beauty blender is damp, so now I'm about to start blending out this concealer. Now I'm going back in with a little more brow gel because I see some spots that aren't as full as I want them to be, so. All right, y'all, so I think this is as good as my brows are going to get. I think it is so funny that I said I was gonna try to do this whole tutorial in like 15 to 20 minutes. It's taking me 15 to 20 minutes just do my brows, just so y'all know. So for an everyday look, I don't go too crazy with the eyeshadow. I kind of do like 3 neutral type of browns. So I try to keep it real simple if I'm trying to just hurry up and go somewhere and I just want some type of makeup on my face. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and use some more of this LA Girl concealer in the color Fawn to basically prime my lids. Okay, so now that the eyelids are primed with the concealer, I'm going to take my Tartelette Flirt palette by Tarte. It's like a little mini eyeshadow palette that I use that has like a lot of different browns. I like to use this brown here called Hotline. I use that one as like my base shade because I just like that it's the same color as my skin tone and it just looks better before I start going in with deeper browns. So I'm gonna start off with that one, and then I'm gonna take my Morphe R34 brush to actually do the blending with that. As you guys can see, it's not that different from my skin tone, but you can still tell that it's a little something there. I just like the way it looks. Like, it just gives the eye, like, you can tell the difference. It just gives the eye a little more, I don't know, definition, if that's the word I want to use. So okay, so for the remainder of this eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using my Morphe 9J palette. So this one has a lot of pinks in there, but I really use it for this brown, and then I use this like pinkish nude color. I just like the way that the transition looks. It's not necessarily like an everyday type of look, but I mean, I like the way it looks. Like, I think it gives the everyday look a little more of like a pop with that extra little blush color. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna say this is like a part of my everyday eyeshadow look because it's super simple. It's only 3 colors. So like I said, I use the nude that's in that Tarte Flirt palette, and then I use these 2 shades that are in the 9J Morphe palette. So so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, the Smooth and Blur Primer. This one is actually almost out, but I got another one, so I'm gonna see what I can get out of this. because your girl is almost empty. Yeah. She's done. Okay, now that my skin is all primed, I'm going to go in with my Nars foundation. This is like the Luminous Weightless foundation. I got it in the shade Macao. I've been using this foundation probably for about 2 years. I think probably 2 years. And I like love this foundation. It's super light. It's buildable. So you can do medium to full coverage. It is an oil base, so I know a lot of people have an issue with using oil-based foundations, but I really like this one. And I think this is a really good match for me as well, so. Wait, look at that, y'all. Like, that is like super smooth, super like flawless. I'm not even done blending, but like, look how that looks. I just love this foundation. Okay, foundation is done. So now I'm gonna go in with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel. So I love this concealer too. Like, this is my go-to. This concealer be getting the job done. Then on top of this concealer, because it is a little bit lighter than I would like, I go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, just to kind of tone it down a little bit. All right, so now that all of the foundation and concealer is blended out, I'm going to take my black Opal finishing powder. It's a soft velvet finishing powder, and this is in the shade Neutral Light, and just buff it in. Now I'm just taking one of my like blending brushes and just dusting away any of that excess powder that didn't get buffed in. Okay, so y'all can see the difference now with the powder on, because at first when I just had the foundation was a little bit oily, so it made me look more dewy than I wanted. So this really toned it down, but it didn't take away from the foundation how it looks. Like, I feel like it still looks really good. Everything looks blended. Let's get into it. Now I'm gonna take my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Cafe, and I'm gonna use that to contour. I am going to take a little bit of the pressed powder on this brush and just kind of drape it a little bit over my nose. I don't do like I don't do the heavy contour anymore. Like I just don't feel the need for it. So I'm just going to do a little bit just so it looks like my nose looks a little bit chiseled, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to take my jumbo eye pencil from NYX in the shade Black Bean, and I'm just going to use that under my eye because I like my eye to look a little smoky a little bit. So now I'm gonna take my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of that before I get ready to put on my eyelashes. So I'm going to be using these Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection lashes. As y'all can see, these are basically gone. Y'all, I am in love with these lashes. Like, I'm so mad that I haven't been hip on these. Like, I just got hip to these probably like late last year. I've been wearing these lashes ever since. Like, I don't wear any other lashes. Like, these are it for me. Like, y'all, these the ones. Like, y'all need to get y'all some of these. These could be everyday lashes. These could be night out lashes. These could be interview lashes, like whatever. Like, you literally can wear this style and this lash for any occasion. So I love these lashes. So I will definitely link these in the description box so y'all can pick up some too. Anyway, the lashes is probably tacky by now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put these on real quick, pop these on, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all see these lashes? Like, y'all see what I'm saying? Okay, so lashes, face is basically done. The last thing that I have to do is do highlighter. But before I do highlighter, I like to always go in with my setting spray. So I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So spray a little bit there. Now I'm going to go in with my Milani highlighter. If you know, this is like my favorite highlighter. I've been using this same well, not this same one, but I've been using this highlighter for probably 4 to 5 years. Like, I haven't switched up my highlighter because I just like the way this one looks. But yeah, I'm gonna take this Morphe M509 brush and I'm gonna use that to do my highlighter. So I take a little bit and do it on my nose. Now I'm gonna move on to lips. I'm gonna take my NYX lip liner in the shade Expresso to line my lips. I do the same lip combo all the time. I don't switch it up. So I use this, and then I also use the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeleine. Those are my two favorite combos. It's like the only combos that I use. The NYX Butter Glosses are the best glosses I've ever used. Like, hands down. If you haven't used it, get you some, pick you up some. Like, I'm gonna link that one in the description box as well because y'all need to get that. So So the look is basically done now. The last thing that I have to do is just spray my face one more time with the setting spray. And we are all done. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go do my hair really quick and I will see you guys in a second. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. This is how everything turned out. The hair that I have in right now is actually from Unique's hair. I already have a video up of me installing this unit. So if you want to see that video, I will definitely have that somewhere in here so you guys can check it out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like I said in the beginning, your girl is almost at 3K subscribers. So please help me out. Please help me get to 3K. Help me surpass 3K. Make sure that you turn on your post notification bell so you guys are getting notified every time I upload a video. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. So I will see you guys in my next video.